Welcome back to the Best Coaster of the Year weekly series. Last week, you guys voted for the Best Coaster of 1981. You chose the original bat at Kings Island, the Aero Suspended, the insane one that only operated for about 2 years. And yeah, that thing looked pretty insane. It had some insane swinging, went like past, it went like a max of 100 degrees left and right. It hit the breaking point of the swinging because it was just so insane because it didn't bank any of the turns very much. So that was insane. So I would agree with that. I would say it definitely beats out, American Eagle, which is still a solid Intamin racing coaster. It's pretty big. It's kind of rough in that helix, but that's still a solid ride. And it also beat two Schwarzkopf double looping coasters. Of course, double loop at Kobe Protopulant, which really only does those two intense loops and then does nothing else and manages the rest of the layout. And then also beat a better coaster, probably Laser or Colossus at Dorney Park. That was a more compact double looping coaster with some more to it, but yeah, Original Bad definitely is better than both of those. So cool stuff. Moving on is you're going to be voting for the best coaster of 1982. You got Grizzly at King's Dominion, the Taft wooden coaster, which was built in-house by King's Dominion because King's Dominion, like Taft owned King's Dominion, so that's why it's called a Taft Woody. Anyway, you're also voting for Thunderbolt at Dream World, the Mayshow double looping coaster in Australia. Cool stuff. Also Viper at Darien Lake, the Aero custom looper. And Wiener Looping, which is now Bullet at Selva Magica, the looper on the station Schwarzkopf. So cool stuff. You're going to be voting for one of those four coasters in the top right corner of the video, so I will not see you guys later because look, we got some more coasters that opened in this year. We had Fantastic Coaster Rowdy at Hirakata Park, which is their picture there in the top right. Very interesting, clunky ride with some insane lateral turns and some airtime on the drop. Really weird ride. Also an awesome name. Also, two North Korean coasters at the Mangyongdae Fun Fair opened. A Meisho single looping coaster and the Meisho Wild Mouse opened in 82. Also, Mad Mouse at Kwasi. That's right, Kwasi had a Monster Mouse by Alan Herschel that operated there until 2010 because the next year they opened Wooden Warrior, which is obviously a much better replacement. But Mad Mouse, that's still really cool that they had that. I'm sure a lot of you guys didn't know that Kwasi actually had a decent sized coaster before they opened Wooden Warrior, so that's cool. Also, an Intamin children's coaster, one of like 3 or 4 that have ever operated, I think. So you also got Wilderness Run, but one in Brazil. This one, Montanha Russa Infantil, probably Infantil means kids, so yeah, it's a kiddie coaster. It's at that one park in Argentina that has that insane long Intamin racing coaster that never really operated. So that's very interesting. One of the longest coasters in the world, not wooden, it's steel. But it's racing, and it's very, very strange, and I'm forever intrigued by that coaster. But it'll probably never operate, so that's kind of a bummer. But yeah, so they had this coaster. It's still standing. It's been standing for like 10 years now, so that's cool. Also this year opened Snake. What am I talking? Okay, Space Coaster at Saltaire. I'm just getting. Oh man, I'm so out of things. Space Coaster at Saltaire was a wooden bobsled at this one Utah park. Saltaire is like a big. There are a few Saltaires. I think this was the third one because the park had to be moved around a whole lot. The original Saltaire had this massive wooden coaster, the Giant Racer, I believe it was. I just said the in front of the coaster. Kill me. Anyway, yeah, Giant Racer. They had that at the old Saltaire, and then there were a few other things. You can check them out on RCDB, but Space Coaster at Saltaire. There's some pictures on RCDB. Wow, I can't talk. Holy cow. Very interesting looking wooden bobsled. It's not at all like what you would picture because there's some weird stuff. I can't remember a lot of things about it. It's basically nothing like flying turns. So also Whirlwind, which is now Speed Snake free at Fort Fun Aventureland, a Vekoma Whirlwind opened this year. That's cool. And Vortex at Callaway Park, that very, very gloomy park in Calgary up in Canada, opened this year. So yeah, cool stuff. Thanks for watching.